detection modes offered by your GTP. Remember when we turned on the detector, it was operating in a coins mode represented by these darkened segments. This detection pattern is designed to detect coins while eliminating detection of the lower conductivity trash targets normally encountered in coin hunting. This includes bottle caps and most pull tabs. You can easily scroll and select the jewelry or relics modes, which are specifically designed for these types of hunting. Discrimination in these modes is set at the factory to eliminate trash targets in the lower conductivity range normally associated with hunting for jewelry or relics. Now, we're switching to the zero discrimination mode. With every segment darkened, your GTP will locate all metallic targets. Your detector will now give an audible signal to announce every piece of metal it scans over. There's another important control on your GTP that makes it quite easy for you to hunt in two separate modes by instantly switching from one to the other. It's this last mode touchpad. You can see the detector is operating now in the zero mode, but just by pressing the last mode touchpad, we're hunting in a coins mode again. The ability to change between any two modes so easily gives us the opportunity to hunt in the zero mode when the detector will sound off on any metal. Then, by simply switching between modes, we can get a quick audible check of every detected target. You should also remember that whenever you turn off your detector and turn it back on, it will begin hunting in the same mode you had been using last. To return to factory settings, you just press and hold the power touchpad for 5 seconds, or until you hear the double beep. Proper use of these segments on the display will open the door to a kind of discrimination that you've only dreamed of before. When you turn on your detector in the coins mode, discrimination has been preset at the factory. You're ready to hunt for coins, and the detector will report on every target whose conductivity is represented by one of the darkened segments on the lower scale. An important feature of the GTP enables it to discriminate against specific trash targets while detecting those good targets with only slightly different conductivity. You can adjust the GTP to reject this particular trash target, yet not reject good targets with even slightly more or less conductivity. There are two ways to do this. The simplest is to pass the offending target across your search coil. See the target cursor on the upper scale? Now, press the Accept Reject touchpad, and the segment disappears on the lower scale. This means that you won't find any more targets with that level of conductivity. The second way to change discrimination settings is to use the plus and minus touchpads to move the cursor across the upper scale. When it reaches the appropriate segment, use the Accept Reject touchpad to eliminate a target. See? The lower scale segment disappears. Press the same pad to make certain your detector accepts a target with that level of conductivity. Now we've done all this while operating in the coins mode, but we could make similar modifications in any of the other modes. Always remember that modifications we make in the 4 preset modes, coins, jewelry, relics, and zero, are temporary. Any modifications that we made for a current hunting session will disappear when the detector is turned off. When it is turned back on, note that it returns to the relics mode in which we were operating, but that the discrimination settings are those preset at the factory. The GTP offers an additional mode, however, especially designed to be set by the user. It is indicated on your display as the Custom Detection mode. In this mode, you can use the Accept, Reject, and plus and minus touchpads, as we have discussed, to design discrimination to your own specifications. And the detector will retain your settings even after you turn it off and turn it on again. You may have your own special ideas about how discrimination should be set on a metal detector. And who knows, someday you may be looking for a lost earring to match this one. You know that it's lost somewhere nearby. So just set your GTP to accept only this piece of jewelry, and it will reject all other metal targets while locating the lost earring.